Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'll show you how I make my delicious banga rice. If you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to click the like button, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. So first of all, let's talk about the ingredients. This is palm nuts extract, palm fruit extract. So this is what you call banga. They have different brands, but this is one I reach for most of the time, and I think it's okay. Today I'll use some smoked chicken. This chicken is very flavorful. It has a way of just enhancing anything you're cooking. If you want smoked flavor, you get it with this chicken. A lot of supermarkets sell it. I'll be adding some scent leaves at the end. It is very fragrant. This is also what you use for pepper soup to give it that lovely flavor. I have smoked manla fish here. If you have smoked catfish, it will be perfect. This is banga spice. When you go to the market, ask them for banga spice. They have different brands, but this one was brandless. I bought it at the supermarket and it had no brand on it. We're going to season with some salt. I also would like to add some crayfish because I just like the flavor of crayfish in this dish. I'll also be adding seasoning. This one is crayfish flavored seasoning. I'm using fresh shrimps, so they are deveined already and washed, so we'll use it for this dish. In this small bowl, I have blended tatashe that I have boiled down, so it's blended tatashe and onions. I will also be adding some fresh onions and pepper, just to have that extra kick. The process for making this banga rice will be different from what I have already on my channel. You can check the previous video out. First, I'm going to heat up a pot and add some vegetable oil, just a bit of vegetable oil, enough to fry my onions and to fry my shrimp. So I'm just going to fry this onion till it becomes a bit soft. When the onion is a bit soft, I'm going to add my shrimp to the side of the pot because I don't want to take the onion out, and I want the onion to get some of the flavor of the shrimp, and I want the flavor of the shrimp to be in my oil because that's what we're going to use to make the banga rice. But we cannot cook the shrimp all through, so we're going to have to take it out immediately it's cooked. I added a bit of salt to the shrimp so that it is seasoned, and then I've also added some pepper because it's such a lovely aroma. Have you ever fried shrimp, onion and pepper before? If you've not done it, you should try it. It smells so good. Now I'm taking the shrimp out. I only wanted the flavor from the shrimp, and if you put this shrimp in this rice to cook all through, you will lose everything. You would lose the texture, you will lose the flavor, and that's just not how you want to cook shrimp. So I'm taking it out and then I'll continue with the sauce. Now I'm going to add the tatashe paste, which is bell pepper paste that I've already boiled. I'm going to add it to the pot. and just allow this to fry for a bit. I just want a bit of sauce. You can make banga rice without this process. You can just pour the oil, pour rice, put your seasoning, and that's it. But I just like this method because I feel it makes the banga rice richer. Now that the sauce is cooked, we're going to transfer the banga paste, which is the palm nut extract, to the pot. I'm going to transfer it and then we will add some water. At this point, I'll add some crayfish, the smoked panda fish, some salt, the fish seasoning, and the banga spice. I'll also add some of the smoked chicken. What you want to do is mix everything together, cover it and allow to boil. While it is boiling, all the flavors of this fish, everything will come out. What I'm doing now is hunting for everything I put inside the pot and bringing it out. The thing is, if you pour the rice just like that, all these, like the fish, the chicken, it will settle at the bottom of the pot. You might not find it, it might burn. So you want to take a lot of it out, at least the big chunks, before you add the rice, and then you reintroduce them back to the pot. I'm using my favorite basmati rice for this recipe. Typically I use normal rice, but I love using this rice for most of my recipes. I want this rice to be soft. That's the texture I'm going for, even though I'm using basmati rice. I grew up in Warri and my experience with banga rice is it is very soft. Like, it is so creamy, soft, and we used to suck it from nylon bags when I was little. So I want my rice to be soft. Now I'm adding the chicken and the beef back. I'm just going to add everything to the top and then cover, allow to cook till it's ready. So I use my stainless steel pot for this recipe, and that's because most of the ingredients is that palm nut fruit and sometimes it burns. So I'm just going to mix everything together. Oh, this rice was so delicious. Oh gosh. Now it's time to add the shrimp back. We're also going to add the scent leaves. It's been washed and cut, and we're going to sprinkle some atarodo. Mix everything together. The flavor, the aroma, everything is just amazing. This is a very delicious, truly delicious recipe. Even with this pepper, because I know some of you are like, Sisi, I mean, there's too much pepper in this food. See, even with this pepper, my kids love it. My daughter loves this rice. My son, he loves it so much. Because of this recipe, my son was telling me I was the best cook in the world. And I have it on camera. See, I uploaded a vlog I think a few days ago. That's my first vlog of the year, and I served them this dish. If you have not watched that video, go and check it out now. I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe. Leave me a comment also. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.